Welcome back to Testimony, 20 Years of Rock on MTV. No star burned brighter in the early days of MTV than Billy Idol, an English singer who'd started out with the punk pop band Generation X. With his spiked hair, withering sneer, black leather poses, and of course, scantily clad babes beyond number, Idol created a whole catalog of video cliches that still resonate today. Let's revisit them.
Billy Idol in his time was the preeminent alternative artist.
He's amazing because he lives it, you know, like he did like all the moves in the studio, like he did all this stuff and the face.
He always had that sneer, like that.
Yeah, he was cool.
And like I thought that was bad when I was a little kid. That was the only thing I even like cared about was
Couldn't sneer.
Yeah, like he looked like he was bad.
What about the fist?
I even tried to. Well, it was a combination of the fist and the sneer.
He had that lip thing going. I was like, man, look at his lip. I stay home.
I enjoyed those Billy Idol videos. You know, he was willing to go for his. You know, and I think the White Wedding was a great song.
I was there in the church, and like the hammers, the hammer and the nails and the coffin.
The video had some of those kind of early MTV video isms of, you know, sort of, there was, I believe, some sort of dancing in a kitchen.
Great video.
Yeah, concept and Billy rocks.
Billy's the man.
Dude, eyes without a face, hello.
Billy Idol actually crossed over and made it easier for alternative bands in the future, just like The Cure did. So I have to give Billy Idol his props because he sort of helped open doors by being who he was and the music that he was making.
Tom Petty and his Florida-based band, the Heartbreakers, had already been making records for 5 years when MTV got underway, and with their rootsy musical approach, they seemed unlikely candidates for video stardom. But Petty embraced the new medium fearlessly and created some classic images.
Tom Petty had a good stretch on MTV, dude.
Never really changed what he did. He just kind of got better at it every time he tried to do it.
The most ambitious move we ever made was when we did You Got Lucky, which took place in the desert, was sort of a Mad Max Western.
He always had them like Mad Max looking videos. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where he's like in the desert with them dune buggies and stuff.
I think Into the Great Wide Open was my favorite.
Into the great wide open.
First cut of the video was 20 minutes, and I actually had to go in and re-edit the record and make it much longer to accommodate the video. You don't really notice it, but I was more or less scoring the video with the song. I played 7 different roles, and I don't think you even noticed me in more than 1 or 2.
I remember that one with that chick skating in the half pipe. What was that?
It was like the easiest one I ever did. I just rode an escalator all morning.
Don't come around here no more.
And I like the Alice one, but I'm so worn out, I'm not, you know.
Because he used some serious wide angle in that and got close-ups of Tom Petty that made his
That was
mouth
like 80s psychedelia, which is always weird to me.
It was a drag being caricatured with the top hat and the little black glasses. I didn't really want to get stuck there.
Whatever reservations Petty may have had about his video efforts, they paid off in a pretty dignified way with a Video Vanguard Award from MTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Petty.
We won a few awards now and then. That was nice to be recognized like that. I never expected an award, and I'd just like to say thank you very much to MTV and everyone who gave it to me. It's nice to be noticed.
Live Aid, held on July 13, 1985, was the biggest charity event in pop music history, an all-star, continent-spanning live concert for African famine relief. MTV was on hand to help bring it to a worldwide audience of 1.2 billion viewers.
Live Aid, JFK Stadium in Philadelphia, the Iron Men, Ozzy Osbourne, and Black Sabbath.
I remember having to get up like really, really early to see like Black Sabbath and Judas Priest.
Bill Graham, I remember being really nervous to get everybody on, you know. You didn't have time to tune up or anything. It's just, there you go, play, kid.
The 2 things that stick out in my mind about that day were Queen and U2. I thought Queen was unbelievable.
His passion for his music and his brilliant sense of melody, God damn. You could tell that he was put on this earth by God to sing. That is what Freddie Mercury was put here to do.
Live Aid was cool. Live Aid was good. It was positive movement, you know, doing something for the positive. And U2's got a pretty political standpoint. They put their hands in politics.
A unique, great event it was.
That was when those kinds of things were real.
There was never really anything like it afterwards.
That was when a bunch of artists really got together and made a difference.
Whatever happened to